The most important feature of a survival kit is portability. There is no use to have a great survival kit if it's not there with you. And we are talking now about survival, not about planned camping, nor about planned expeditions or trips. Survival means a situation that is nasty and that comes by surprise. It's not something that you plan for. For a planned trip, you can get the best tools and weapons that you can afford to carry with you. But when it comes to survival, you will always be there only with what happens to be on you. The most important feature of a survival kit is portability. How small and lightweight it is, so that you will always have it with you, no matter the circumstance. I will show you my personal survival kit and I will explain every item that I have in it. I always have with me my wallet, which contains documents, money and cards, and my survival kit. So this is my survival kit. As you can see, it is smaller than my wallet and it's always with me, either in my pouch or in my suitcase. If I travel by plane, this stays on my belt, so that if I'm evacuated without my hand luggage, without my pouch, I will still have this with me. Now let's see what I have in it. Here, this is a dynamo lighter. 1 minute of rolling this handle gives 10 minutes of light, so that I'm never out of light. This is a knife, a flat plastic handle knife, very lightweight. This is a whistle, and inside here it has a waterproof capsule where I have some antibiotics. This is tetracycline. I can open this capsule and use the powder to disinfect some wounds if needed. Here I have water purification tablets and another type of antibiotic. It's called furazolidone, which is very useful in case you have digestive problems. In the wild, if you don't have the possibility to wash your hands before eating, or if you eat very risky food, there is a very high chance to get digestive diseases. So this is very useful to have in any type of trip. This is a sort of small pry bar. This can actually lift over 100 kilograms, but it's so small that you need to actually step on it to have that power. The reason I took this with me is that at some point I was using the tip of the knife for a lot of different things, and that was damaging the tip. The knife that I carry is made of powder steel, is a very expensive and very hard steel, which is also difficult to maintain sharp if you do a lot of nasty things with it. So in order to protect it and to also have something thicker and stronger, I took this thing, which is probably the most used item that I have in my survival kit. This is a diamonded stone. It's actually a metal impregnated with diamond powder, and this one is for sharpening, for resharpening my knife, so that if I'm lost for many days, I can keep my knife sharp all the time. This is a Swiss compass, and it also has a thermometer and some measuring grades here. And then I have a magnesium fire steel. These are actually two different pieces. One is pure magnesium and the other one is the flint. And I also carry a scraper. I thought of sharpening the edges on this one, or to use the spine of the knife to scrap the fire steel, but that dulls it very quickly. This is a special steel with very high carbide volume. It has a 67 Rockwell hardness. It's made out of an alloy that includes tungsten, pretty much in the area of high-speed steels. So this one can stand very high temperatures without losing its temper, which makes it very suitable for producing sparks. This has many 90-degree sharp edges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can also pull this out and I have other edges all around. So in a nasty situation, I can also use this to cut some rope. Even if the edges are 90 degrees, they are very sharp and they can cut rope. They can even scrap wood to make tinder for fires. So this works like kind of a knife, but it's more durable, not as sharp. When I travel by plane, I move this knife in the luggage, and I only remain with this here because this cannot kill, but it can do a lot of things that a knife can. I have a scissors. The main purpose of this is to maintain my hair and my beard if I'm lost for a very long time. Very compact, very lightweight, and when packed it's also not sharp. Here I have a nail clipper. I think most people underestimate these things, but in the wilderness I always get a little bit of corners on my nails or the skin around my nail messed up, and all those things can develop infections if you don't maintain them properly. So I always keep this with me so that I can maintain my nails in good condition. It also has this file here for the same purpose. This file actually on this one can be replaced by this, but this is much finer. So if I use this for my nail, I will need more time with it. This is fishing line, really prepared, equilibrated with floater, lead, and everything except for the stick and the hooks. I have the hooks in a separate compartment. Here in this other compartment I have some toothpicks. These are also very useful in special situations and I use them pretty often. I have a safety pin which also has multiple uses. Here I have one large garbage bag. This is probably the most underestimated survival item, and I haven't seen many people carrying garbage bags. This can serve as a water container for using the water purification tablets. I've seen many survival kits containing water purification tablets but no recipient for the water. You cannot use them if you don't have a recipient. So this garbage bag is very compact, very lightweight, but it can hold water, and you can use the water purification tablets with it. It can also be used to improvise a vest. If you're very cold, to keep from the wind. You can use it to seal an improvised shelter from the wind. You can use it to collect water. For example, if you wrap a branch with leaves, fresh leaves, into this and the sun shines into it, it will swell out and you get some drops of water from there, from its perspiration. So you can do a lot of things with this, and I strongly recommend adding 1 or 2 garbage bags to your survival kit. Here I have another safety pin and other 2 smaller ones. Here I have some additional fishing line. Here I have a plastified Morse code. Here are the fishing hooks. packed in paper, and a ring. That's it. I hope you find this video useful. Thank you and see you next time.